What up, y'all? Got my part 3 to the Jordan 1 investment video. Got the second shoe in that I wanted to get in to be able to do this one. This one's going to be on Jordan 1 lows. This is 2 great colorways. If you can get a pair, get them while you can. Try to get them on the low end because they will go up in value. I was talking about those Jordan 1 mids, those special edition, the like Game Royals or whatever you want to call them, the Union Blues in the part 2. And if you go to like Urban Necessities, some of these resale stores, those are selling for over $200 right now. Now you can go on eBay and find them sometimes for around $150, but I've seen several places up to $190. But you know, if you can get them around the $150, I'd cop a pair because it won't take long and that'll be a $200 shoe. Same thing with the Chicago toes and the Chicago white heels. So great investments, little overhead, especially on the lows. Like they're the least amount of overhead, and if they reach $200, then you know you're doubling your money. You know, if they reach $180, you're doubling your money. So before we get started, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please drop a sub, like, comment, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Let's get started with this investment video part 3. We'll be doing a small little review on this new shoe because I don't have one of these yet. I've been trying to get them. I could have got them in the past, and that was whenever was just starting to pay attention to not just the Jordan 1 highs, but mids. And you know, once I started seeing the mids do that, you know, sell out and prices go up on them, then I started noticing the same thing with the lows. And you know, those red and white ones, I noticed that people went crazy over those. And then this pair as well, I've seen everybody going crazy over it. Now, you know, any good colorway in lows, people is just jumping on them. So it's just Jordan 1s that everybody's just going nuts. It don't matter if it's high, low, mid, whatever. You know, if it's a good colorway, grab it. You know, if you're into investing and sitting on it for a while, do it. Yeah, I forgot to say, you know, it came from your favorite place with the favorite tape, Nike. Just steal it, tape on there. And let's get in this shoe. This is going to be my first in-hand look at this shoe, so I'm kind of excited to see it. Got that 23 paper. Why they don't use this on some of the like Jordan 5 Bel Airs and stuff, I'd much rather have this paper in that trash bag paper. But oh yeah, we got the Game Royal Jordan 1 lows. Wow, and that's a nice shoe. Nice shoe. I like the leather on this. One thing I like about a lot of these Jordan 1s is the wings on the back. Like all that, just, you know. I'll tell you, for if you can't get SB Dunks, get a Jordan 1 low. There's not a lot of difference other than the soles on them. The bottoms look the same, but like the actual sole inside the shoe, the SBs has a little different, excuse me, a little different sole. Because if you're going to be skating in the SBs, you need a little extra cushion. But other than that, like, there's no difference in these in compared to the SBs. Like, they're almost identical. You just don't have these, you know, Jordan wings and the Jordan symbols. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. A lot of the SBs are made with suede. These are going to be made with leather. Going to be easier to upkeep. If you get you some Rejuvenator spray, I got some out on the way. Then, you know, if you spill something on these, it'll just run off, or you'll just be able to simply wipe it off. But, y'all drop some likes and comments down. Let me know what y'all think about these. I think this is a dope shoe. Really like the leather on this is nice and smooth. It's not too hard. You know, it's a pretty good leather here. But like I said, we'll get into a little review on this, and then we'll jump into comparing both the shoes and what my estimate resale value is going to be on these in time, and you know, discuss a little bit of that on the resale and investment on these. Alright, you got your white nylon tongue, and this is the, well, wait a minute, let me check these here real quick. I don't know, it might have just been the mids that had that on the tongue as far as the jaggedness. Yeah, okay. I was thinking for some reason, I wish one thing they'd have done on these like they do on the mids. I don't know if y'all can see the zigzag on the stitching. I wish they'd have done something like that on these. I feel like that'd been a nice little extra contrast on them. But they're just a dope shoe. You got the Game Royal Blue Jumpman, Game Royal Blue leather all the way around, along with white leather for the toe box in here. You know, it's just a simple shoe, nothing too crazy, and just clean. You know what I mean? Like, very clean shoe. White midsole. I love the fact that they put a black sole on the bottom. You don't have to worry about this getting dirty. As long as you take good care of them, you know, you won't have to worry about all this wear and tear on the soles or anything. So you can keep them looking new. You feel me? I don't know about, well, I can't look. I got these sole shields on the bottom. But for some reason, I feel like these have a little bit more tread, like texture to the bottom than like my other Jordan 1, like mids and highs. I could be wrong. Yeah, like these Game Royals, like, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this definitely, like, it's got the same pattern, but this, you can feel this quite a bit more than you can, like, this feels more smooth on the red one than this black does. Like, this black feels like it's got some really good traction compared to these red ones. And you can really see it on this part too. Like, these look thick and deep compared to these. These don't look as deep as these do. But back to this shoe, you got a black sole, inside sole here, with the red Jumpman down the bottom, size 11. Here's the tag. I did forget to read the box on these. Here's the tag, so y'all can see it. Air Jordan 1 Low, white, and Hopper Royal, and black. Retail is $90 on these. But I can tell you, you won't be paying $90 for them right now. I believe these are already going up for about $130, $150. So that's what I was saying. If you get a chance to get these or these, it's going to be good investments. You know, as you can tell, they're basically identical. But where this one's red, this one's blue. The only difference in the two, as far as, you know, the colors being vice versa on them, is this one's got a black bottom and a black sole, where they just kept the red with this one for the sole and the bottom. I don't know if they just stayed away from the black to keep it from being like a bread, like red Jordan 1 Low, but you know, either way, like, I really like both of them. They gave us some black laces for the blue ones and some white laces for this one. I don't know, I wish they gave us some extra laces, which I don't think neither one of them came with. I can't remember my video, but yeah, these didn't come with red laces, and I wish these would actually came with like white and blue laces. Like, I think that, you know, they put white laces on this. You know, I understand putting the black because it adds a little contrast everywhere, but just give us that option. You know, shoelaces don't cost nothing, so, you know, it'd be nice if they'd have gave us some extra shoelaces. But yeah, so my predictions on these, they've been creeping up, you know, anywhere from 125 to 150. I see these being, you know, these right here being, you know, anywhere from 150 to 200, and these being anywhere from 150 up to as much as 225. Just because they're both dope shoes. And here's something else that kind of trips me out. I made this black, but this is red. Like, I wonder why they didn't just do that blue stitching like they did the red on this one. You know, just a couple of differences, not much to these. And here's another thing. This is something that really blows my mind. They don't have a 23 on this lace loop. It looks like they give us different laces on these too, so this is, you know, they're not completely identical. It is a couple of things that I've noticed. Everything else is flawless on these shoes and identical, other than the kind of laces that they're using. That's what I meant. Of course, they're black and white, so it's two different laces. But I don't know if you can tell on the video, but they are two completely different kinds of laces. And then it really trips me out to not see the 23 on these, because even my white with multicolored lows had 23 right here. So I don't know what Jordan Brand was doing on that, why they didn't put the 23 right there. Maybe they just wanted to hurry up and release these. Or maybe that's something that they're fixing to start doing on the lows. It's just not embroidering. You know, you figure the time that it takes to embroider a 23 on here, you know, that's time and money. So they're, you know, if they're trying to make it as cheap as possible to keep pumping these things out like they do, then maybe that's a way to cut a little corner. But Jordan Brand, please put the 23 on there. I think that's something that just makes them pop, you know. As you can tell at the front, you know, they look identical, but other than that 23, it does help make it pop. So I wish they would have done that. But, like I said, on lows, any good colorway like this that you see, because these remind you a lot of, like, they've released a Dunk like this, and another SB Dunk like this. So, you know, you got people that can't afford, you know, $400 or $500 for a SB Dunk, so that's where these come into play. And, you know, people can afford a couple $100 on a shoe. So, you know, especially $150. So, if you got $150, $200, and you paid retail for these, you're coming out good. If you spend $150 and charge $200, you're still coming out good. Because the amount of overhead that you got on this shoe and the profit, you know, you get what I'm saying? It's a lot better than me having to take like those Bel Airs and try to get $250 out of them. I'd much rather spend $100 on a shoe and charge $150, or $150 on a shoe and charge them $200. Because after you're buying a few pairs, you're basically getting that extra pair in there of these, and it's going to turn out to equal more profit. So it's just, you know, if you're getting into buying and reselling shoes, I would say start off with lows and mids right now, because as hot as they are right now, you have a chance to make better money than trying to get these hot, you know, like the Bel Airs, any Jordan 6s, unless it's like a Travis Scott or something like that. If you don't have that kind of overhead money to be able to invest that in several pairs of those, I'd say start off on lows and mids on Jordans, because like I said, it's less overhead and just the same amount of you know, return on them. You know, you might have to wait a little bit longer, so you got to figure this much. All right, how fast are you selling shoes? If you're selling shoes like that, then yeah, you can invest in those, and it ain't going to make no difference. Because these you are going to have to sit on a little bit longer than those. But some of these Jordan releases, people's only making $10, $25 because they're trying to sell them before these people at the bots run out of pairs. If you're trying to resell, please hold your shoes for 4 to 6 months. I know it's hard. People get tired, you know, tied up and needing money. But if you have the capital to buy these pairs and put them up for 4 to 6 months. If you do that, and that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting 4 to 6 months. I basically started about close to 6 months ago. But I'm trying to wait till Christmas time before I start really selling pairs. I've been selling some here and there, you know, but come that time, come Christmas time, the majority of my pairs will have went up to where I want, and the ones that I bought in the beginning, and then the ones, you know, I can wait a couple months or wait the next month and start selling some that I got a little bit closer, and next month sell some that I towards the end, and each shoe's going to you'll have shoes that you can constantly be rotating out, and they'll reach that 6-month period. So let's say I bought some 6 months ago. All right, now I buy shoes every month. Okay, so the shoes I bought 6 months ago, I'm gonna be able to sell, let's say right now. And the shoes I bought 5 months ago, I'm gonna be able to sell next month. And the shoes that I bought 4 months ago, I'm gonna be able to sell in 2 months. So you get what I'm saying? Like, just keep rotating them out and constantly trying to buy shoes and keep putting those in. And you just kind of take the old, sell the old, and put the new back. Sell the old, put the new back, and you're gonna be profiting a lot better. So if you can stick it out for that 4 to 6 months, you're gonna come out a lot better. And take all your money and reinvest it. That's the only way you're gonna keep this going. If not, you're not gonna do anything with this. Like, really, like, if you try to get 5 pairs, sell them, and keep the profit, and just keep investing that money from the 5 pairs, like, you're not going to grow. And luckily I've been doing a lot of stuff on the side on top of selling some pairs, but doing side work and stuff like that to be able to buy pairs. And I got a buddy that is investing too, and I help him get pairs and sell his, and I make profit off of his that I used to help buy mine too. So, like, all these little things are helping me put my pairs up and sit on them. Now, if you can afford to do that, that's why I said I would try to start off with like mids and lows and get the ones that are selling out instantly, and then pop them on, sell them locally or something for $50 more what you pay for them. All right, you do that, it won't take no time, and you'll go from 3 pair of shoes to 4 pair of shoes, and from 4 to 5, and 5 to 8, and 8 to 10. Like, it don't take long, and you'll start moving up pairs quick, I promise you. Like, it didn't take me long to build up real quick. And now I'm to the point where in the beginning, I was buying a lot of shoes that I wanted to keep in my collection. Now I've got so many that shoes that I thought I wanted to collect, I don't want to collect, and there's shoes that I do want to collect that that I've gotten and accumulated that I'm like, oh wow, like I really like those Bel Air 5s. I got 2 pairs of them. I'm probably gonna sell 1 pair, probably, but not 100% on that. Like, I really like that shoe, and I want one for the collection. I almost would keep the other pair that I got coming, for the toe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know yet, but those Bel Airs, people's been talking, oh, those shoes are loud, blah blah blah. Look at the old the Bel Airs. They're doing money, and that shoe ain't gonna be no different. No different. You gotta think of the storyline behind that shoe. That's a replica, or not a replica, but a remake of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air Jordan 5. So therefore, you look at what the old one's doing, this one's gonna do the same. If not, maybe a hair under or a hair over. I was looking at some other pictures of that retro one, or the original Fresh Prince Bel Air 5, and I thought it was suede, but then I was looking at some other pictures and it looks leather. If it's leather, then I'd much rather have that white one than that gray one. Like, to me, the white looks better with the bright colors than the gray does. That's just my opinion. But like I said, these lows, great investments. They don't cost a lot, and if you keep them flipping, like I said, you can easily get, especially if you live in an area where I live at. We don't have many stores that get some of these shoes, so therefore, if I'm buying these things online and getting them right when they release, and I get a couple pairs, then guess what? I'm the only person in my area that's got these shoes. So therefore, I could charge a little bit more than StockX, because StockX, you have the power to play. Like, hey, guess what? You can go, and I tell people, you can go to StockX and pay a little bit cheaper on some of them. Sometimes I try to match StockX prices, But if it's a shoe that I know that's going to be worth something, or if you look at the, like GOAT, I like to use GOAT as a prime example. I told y'all Flight Club, all that is a few months ahead of us on the prices. So, in Urban Necessities. So if you go on GOAT app or goat.com, whatever, and you look at the price, but then you look at the instant shipping price, that instant shipping price is coming from Flight Club. So that's the price that I go off of, because that's what they are truly going for in a resale store. So, I'm not, yeah, you can get a better deal, but you're going on buying StockX or GOAT, paying the lower end, the not instant ship, but you're also going to have to wait. Like, I just waited for my SB Dunks I ordered. It was like a month and a half. Like, who wants to wait that long for a shoe? Like, it's just crazy. If you don't care to wait, then pay it. That's why I tell people, if you get a chance to buy these Jordan 1s and stuff, these highs on StockX and everything for the low, buy them, because by the time you get them in, they're going to be worth more than what you paid for them. So I'm telling y'all, there's plenty of money to be made on these Jordan 1s, whether it's mids, highs, lows, whatever. Buy them, because I'm telling y'all, the Jordan 1s, all mids, lows, and highs, there's a big hype for these, and it's worth buying. If you done made it this far in the video, please drop a sub, like, comment, and let me know what y'all think about these investment videos. Do y'all like these? What do y'all think about these Game Royals? I like them pretty good. What do y'all think about the Chicago's? I like these really good. I like them both. I got 2 pair of these. I got 1 pair of these. I might try to get another pair for the toe. But I'm going to be putting these up, at least these 2 pairs up, and sitting on them until the prices go up even more. And once these hit about 200, then I'll be cashing out. So, but that's going to about wrap this video up. I'm going to try to go out and get some pictures. Try to get a picture for this before I post this video, or a picture of both of these, and that way I got a nice, I forget what you even call it, the picture for the video. My brain's, I just got off work and I'm tired, I'm hungry, all that good stuff. But I hope y'all enjoyed the videos. And for the person that commented on the Cactus Jack backpack, as soon as I get a chance, I will make a video, or I might do it on like a video like this where I'm discussing stuff like this, and I'll let you know which patches are more towards the Fortnite side, and which patches you can rock that people won't, connect it to Fortnite. There's a couple that's close to that, but you can still rock it, and most people ain't gonna know. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Much love and peace out.